Previously on Follow the Leader.
And we decided for the house that it's a small single-story house with a bowing roof, rotting stoop, and set far back from the road. It has the kind of yard you don't want to walk in for fear of stepping on something and getting tetanus. Tall grass, maybe a rusted-out car or bicycle sticking up out of it.
I mean, maybe it's a photo, like in like an antique frame or something, of somebody that looks like somebody they know.
Or looks like them.
Or both. Maybe it's like a wedding photo.
Yeah, you see like a glint like of something stuck way back in the back, and so you like have to reach in, and you have to reach a little further than you necessarily would think you would have to get it out.
Yeah.
And like the photo frame is pristine, but the photo itself is maybe aged.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be too much for it to be like a daguerreotype? So I think on the back of the photo, written in like a kind of flowing hand, it says, "My dearest Key," spelled Quix, "I will see you soon. With all my love, Ed."
We now return to your game already in progress.
God fucking damn it, cards. Alright. I think from the lights of the phone, there's like something slightly more reflective off an open door to the side. And they go to look, and it's like a bathroom.
Can you ping which direction?
Sure. If nope. Let's put it here.
Okay.
So this side. And it's like a fully, think like with a claw tub, kind of a big bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
To see if there's anything, and is glancing around, see if there's anything like a washcloth, anything, like even if there's water, to just try and help with what's going on with Tessa. And says, "Hey, I think I found a bathroom. And I pulled the King of Hearts. So personal temptation, love, friendship, compromise, bonding, obsession."
Oh my. All the personal temptations.
It's very upsetting and good. We're now in the master bathroom, apparently. So, God, it always comes back to pipes with me. That's a little follow the leader history gag.
Tessa will kind of stumble in there. Is the water even working in this place?
We can look. And I think it has to be working, because it shouldn't be. And it's more upsetting if it does work. It runs like brown for a second with rust, and then it comes through clear.
I don't want to put that in my eyes.
Well, just... And Kid goes into their bag and pulls out like an actual to God handkerchief and runs that under the water and squeezes out. Let's just put that on it. It might help it. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to get you with it.
No, I'm not mad at you. Heat of the moment, things, everybody just takes action, and it is what it is. But I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, me too.
Why are we even here? Why did we come here? What is this even what the fuck?
All the valid questions asked very inarticulately.
On brand, to be honest.
Christ.
I think there's a small round window, like a little porthole window, and Coyote goes and looks up at it and just look like it has to go up onto tiptoe because it's like a high up window, and it's like, We're on the first floor, and I'm saying that deliberately as an English person because that's how we call them. When you're upstairs, it's the first floor.
I mean, yeah, we're on the first floor. We haven't gone up any stairs.
No,
How did we get on the first floor? Because we fell down.
but it was the same. But look, we're not on the ground floor.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I forgot you're from overseas.
Yes, where the history comes from.
Could you be more snooty? Thanks.
Yes, I could.
Oh, don't take that as a challenge. It's fucking impossible. Here, let me take a look.
Please.
Oh, fuck. Guys?
What?
Did we go up some stairs?
No, we fell through a floor, remember?
No, I don't think that actually happened. I think we hallucinated that, but we're definitely upstairs.
No, we definitely fell. I'm not that drunk.
Does anybody want to come and look out this window?
Yeah, I guess so. Rory will look out the window.
As you cross over to the window, you pass a large ornate mirror. And as well as your own reflection walking past it, there's somebody walking with you.
No.
But the second you go back, it's just your reflection.
Yeah, because I was going to say Rory, hesitates and, whoop, boop, boop. Wait, was that what I thought I saw? Sorry, that's the noise of me going back, apparently, is boop, boop.
Boop, boop.
You know, the directional noise. Doing great. I guess since Hato, are you walking behind me?
Yeah.
We'll look back at you did you see that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, don't be like that.
Be like what?
Very funny. Trying to spook me in the mirror.
That's Tessa's job.
Oh. Shade.
Guys, you jump out at somebody one time and then it's your job and for forever. What the fuck are you doing over there?
Nothing. And Rory's just gonna walk away from the mirror and come look out this window, which I imagine it's dark outside, so most of what I see in the window is just the room, right? Because when you look outside at night through a window, you see the lit room behind you and some of outside, kind of.
Is this room lit?
We've got has it got its own light source rather than just ours?
It's your room, Jade.
Oh, it's my room. I forgot. Was there any light source in the bedroom that we were in?
There was a lamp, but it was a dim, also shaded with red, one of those Tiffany lamps.
Ooh, nice.
Very small, but it's like a bordello in there.
Cool. I don't think there's a light source in here, but because of the large mirror and just the surfaces, I think the light from everyone's phones is sort of bouncing around more. So it's actually being reflected about by the surfaces, by the tiles, white tiles and a large mirror, so that it feels more lit than it is.
Okay.
So I think you would run into that thing where you're seeing as much of a reflection in the mirror, in the window of the room as you are outside.
Okay. Because I almost wonder if I see that same figure again behind me in the window.
Yes.
But do you all see it?
I'm not seeing anything.
It's better if just you see it in this moment.
Perfect. I mean, I did deface the house already, so.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like?
Who created it? It was Jade, right?
It's got to be, because Rory saw it, it's got to be the dude from the photograph, from the wedding photograph.
Okay. But, is he in the same condition, or is it
I think it's Jacob Marley style ghost looking.
Okay.
Mm.
Not like the creature that just attacked us.
No.
But still looks human, but the dark circles around the eyes kind of a vibe, and a little too gaunt. But it's the same dark hair and the same sort of. I think the eyes are really vivid. They're not a bright blue or whatever, but the eyes like are almost like stronger in the reflection than the rest.
So I guess looking specifically at Quixote, Rory's gonna ask, like, did you see that? Like, to the room, but like staring at you.
Quixote, who's like taken to perching on the side of the bathtub at this point. I didn't see anything. They're holding onto their bag very tightly. Like, I'm happy to set stuff up for other people to create drama. I enjoy that as much as I do coming up with stuff.
No, I'm trying to figure out if I ask you for the photograph or not. Am I ratting you out?
Roll a D2 and roll 20. See what you come up with if you're not sure.
Okay.
Because it always could come up. You can assign it in your head, and then if it makes the decision you don't want, you'll know, and then you pick the other one anyway. As soon as the universe tells you what you have to think, just like, nah, I did want the other thing more.
I love that.
Okay, well, that one is that I don't ask for it. Are we... Where are we at? We're on Dora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I might leave it there then.
Can I ask a quick question for a detail?
Mm-hmm.
When we look at when Tessa looks out this window, does she see our college town, and the plot of land that we think we're supposed to be on, or is it different?
I think it's got to be different.
What is it?
I think it's the same street, but like it's different style houses, and it's like older houses, and it's like those Victorian style mansion kind of houses.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a street of them, and and they're lit. There's like lights in the houses.
Oh,
and it's like well manicured lawns.
Well, disregarding all the weird people following apparently only me around, look, we can get out now. The houses are lit up. People are here.
But how?
The door. Or I guess through this window if you want.
Tessa's going to try to open the window.
And I have such a cliched detail that I kind of want to happen in the background while this is going on. Because I'm just on my bullshit.
Go for it.
I think something, maybe the sound of Tessa like trying to get this window open startles Quixote enough that they slip backwards into the tub with a splash of water.
Oh my goodness.
Was there water in it before?
Nope.
That's what I was thinking.
Is it actually water?
Yes.
Okay.
That's such a dangerous question.
And I think you guys hear the splash, and then Quixote's not there. Because we got to split the party, because it's funny that way. I might show up in the next room, but like there's a splash, and then
oh fuck.
Like, I kind of want to run over and put my hand in the tub and like have it no longer be filled with water. Like,
oh, absolutely,
yes,
absolutely. There's nothing in the tub now. No Quixote, no water.
Then doing that cat thing of like rubbing, like flicking your paw now that it's covered in water.
Mm-hmm.
So that's bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Just checking.
Tessa is just chanting fuck over and over and over again. Fuck, 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 fuck.
All right, well, let's try to find our friend.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dora decides how we get out of this next.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No pressure.
So I think we go back to the bedroom, and once again, when we open the door that we came through originally, it takes us to a different room than where we were expecting to go.
Yes.
And I have drawn the 9 of spades.
Spades!
So many
Full
spades. Physical conflict, suffering, doubt, fear, danger, grief, alienation, and the 9 is a noise from nowhere. So that works out perfectly. And I think this room... Let's say this room is a kitchen. Like, it's a small kitchen. It makes no sense for it to be attached to a bedroom at all. And
The
maybe...
architects of this house are some assholes.
Yeah.
It's like the Winchester house or whatever.
God.
Having never been there.
I think this room, it's dimly lit, but you can't really see the light source. It's just you see light glinting off of metal appliances. And, like, unlike the rest of the house, which has looked kind of old, the appliances look really modern and new, like shiny metal and stuff. So it's just really kind of disjointed from the rest of the house. And there's, like, pots and pans hanging up on the walls. There's a knife block on one counter. And I think Hato just, like, stops dead and is just like, what the actual fuck?
Is it like a commercial kitchen or is it a household kitchen?
I think it's kind of like a commercial kitchen. Like, I don't remember if I said before whether it was small or not, but I think now that you've said commercial kitchen, I'm imagining maybe it's pretty large.
Is there a walk-in cooler?
Oh my god, there has to be. And maybe the door's cracked and it's completely dark inside.
Great.
This is going to be a podcast of me just doing inarticulate, anguished noises.
Stay tuned next week for...
I think we're missing a card from the record in the G-Doc. I want to say before it gets forgotten, because there's only 7 there and there should be 8.
Oh, I didn't put down my most recent one.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So...
Oh, there's the sound of dripping water coming from inside the cooler. From the walk-in fridge.
Yes.
Okay. Tessa's...
Well...
Go ahead.
No, you definitely should take the lead on it.
Tessa's gonna, like, walk up with the lacrosse bat, like, held out in front of her in both hands and, like, use one foot to kick the cooler open with the lacrosse bat at the ready.
I'm trying to think what would be a suitable thing to happen.
Dora, horror expert.
I think maybe nothing happens, and that's a little unsettling in and of itself, because everything else has been so weird that, like, it's like waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Like, it feels too normal.
Yes. And, like, the kitchen is dimly lit, so the light only goes a little bit into the walk-in cooler. Actually, there's a faint smell of not rotting meat, but fresh meat.
Oh, hey, we're back with...
Welcome to ASMR.
Except nothing you ever wanted, sorry.
Anguished Shannon noises all day.
Oh my god.
Yay!
That's such a specific request.
Right, isn't it? Who knows? There's somebody out there. Somebody.
Oh, there probably is.
Jade, you said that there was a sound of dripping water from the cooler.
I was sort of inspired by there being a noise from nowhere. I mean, you could find Coyote in there if you want to wrap that thread sooner rather than later. It could be nothing. I'll happily sit here and just add details to scenes until it makes sense for them to show up again.
Am I just standing in front of this dark cooler, or does anybody bring a light?
Do you not have your phone anymore?
I'm holding the lacrosse bat with both hands.
Oh my god, I'll come behind you with a light. I don't want to though.
Well, there's definitely fear in this particular scene, but I think Hato, like, shuffles up behind Tessa and brings their cell phone light to bear. But I think before the light can pierce the darkness, like, their cell phone battery dies.
Can I... Is it useful to this scene if Rory checks his cell phone and it is also, like, the battery is dead, like all of ours just depleted at once?
I like that.
I do.
Okay, then that is the case. Rory, like, also does not have any cell phone battery.
Tessa's like, God damn it, guys. And she had, like, stuffed her, because she doesn't have pockets in this outfit. She had stuffed her cell phone into her bra. So she, like, lowers the bat and fishes the cell phone out of her bra and tries to shine it in there, and you get one light up and then it completely fades to dark. What do we see?
So I said that it's like the smell of fresh meat, but I think... Okay, so I'm gonna try not to toe our veil. So I'm imagining... Well, actually, no, this is even better, because it's something that I find deeply upsetting. So there are a lot of meat hooks, and on those meat hooks, at first, you think there are people, like, with the hook underneath the base of the skull, and they're just dangling, but then you notice that they're all just, like, ball-jointed dolls, like human-sized ball-jointed dolls.
What sick fuck. This place isn't haunted. It's run by a serial killer, and we need to get out of here.
There's a sound behind you guys of clattering, just like pots and pans, like from like a cupboard's been opened and some poorly stacked pans have just fallen out.
Tessa drops her phone and it shatters.
Oh.
And there's like a single like ladle rocking back and forth from where it's, for some reason, was also in the pile of stuff. Because that sound of like metal rocking across tiles is such a good noise.
Yes.
Like in Jurassic Park.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes. I have the Jurassic Park kitchen in my brain as where we currently are.
I was there too.
Okay, good.
Good.
God, that moment where he's trying to run out of the freezer freaked me out so much as a kid.
Ha.
How hilarious. Now it wants a snack.
Guys, I don't know if we should check it out or just get out of here.
Well, what about Quixote?
Do you know if that's them?
I mean, if it is, rude.
Hato just yells Quixote's name, and it, like, echoes in the cooler, but the echo, like, goes on a little longer than it should, and it, by the end of it, it's, like, a high-pitched echo that's completely different from Hato's voice.
So it sounds like somebody else making fun of Hato?
Yes.
Rory's gonna pick up that ladle and wield it.
Yes.
Why don't you get one of the knives?
Because the ladle was rocking. It's a plot point, clearly.
If the ladles are rocking.
Pick it up and use it as a weapon. We're all gonna die.
Yep.
As the old saying goes.
That old chestnut.
I love the thought that conversation exactly happened in character.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh. Was that where we were cutting this scene?
I'm fine with that, if y'all are okay with that.
Okay.
Just like the conversation over the ladle.
The ladle. The ladle.
It's good. It's like a nice moment of, like, humorous insert before we all, probably I'm leading us into this cooler, right?
Yeah.
Like, we have to go in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's another door at the end of it.
Yeah, like, obviously I have to go in there, so, I mean, there's a nice humorous moment before we all die.
Yeah, no. I like the thought that that's what you notice as well as with the light. There was another door at the end of the cooler.
And no doors anywhere else in this room.
No, except the one you came in, which is now not there.
Yep.
Fuck this house, man. Why haven't we tried to go out a window yet?
We did. It wouldn't open. Or no,
so-
we don't know if it opened or not because Quixote fell through the bathtub and we didn't finish.
Before we tried. Yeah. Yeah, so you already know where I'm taking us. It's just a matter of what happens when we get there. So
Ooh, Boise.
Rory is gonna, like, kind of timidly just go into the cooler, like, let's just do this, y'all.
Oh my god. And it's pitch dark in there, right?
Yep.
And there's
Yeah.
and there's creepy dolls.
Yeah, we will have to, like, push those out of our way as we're walking through.
We're pushing through creepy dolls.
What's your card?
I haven't drawn it yet, so I will draw that card. Aw, it's the 7 of Hearts.
Aw.
So the hearts are love, friendship, compromise, bonding, and obsession. And the 7 is an echo from the past.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Like, part of me wants to delve into the history of, like, whatever's going on here. And that might be a good way to do it.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go with your feelings. We support you.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we're walking through the cooler. I think we get through without any problem other than having to, like, because I feel like walking through a pitch black cooler, pushing humanistic bodies out of the way is a good, terrifying scene, even if nothing happens in it.
Agreed.
Right.
And on the other side, so this is kind of where I'm stuck, is what the room we go into is, because I kind of want us to, like the hub of these haunting movies to me is always the basement, and I don't know why. But part of me wants it to be stairs down to the basement.
I mean, who knows what floor we're on anymore anyway. Stairs down is as good as thing as any.
Right.
Right. So yeah, some stairs. So, maybe we have the scene in the stairwell.
Mm-hmm. What do the stairs look like?
Is there a bare bulb hanging above so there's actually light in this point? Like a single bulb, like with one of those old school big glass bulbs with this glowing filament you can see the line of.
Yeah, because we need to be able to see things at this point for sure. And so I wonder if it's not necessarily to the basement and it's actually just a stairwell. Like, it has stairs with the same runner that we had encountered earlier, like the familiar carpet, still as reliably squishy as ever. And there's, like, maybe photos along the wall that I might like to tell this story.
Go for it.
Like, oh, I don't know more of the story. I don't have anything in mind other than, like, some kind of... I kind of like using the prompt of, like, love and love in general as, like, a negative. So,
I've got
like,
an
blending
idea.
it. Yeah, please.
So, like, photos on the walls of the staircase going down. Like, what if it starts off on one side we've got Ed and one side we've got Key? And, like, they start off as baby pictures and then they get older and older as the pictures go down. And then at some point they start showing up in the pictures together, obviously in love. And then as we get further, closer to the basement, they grow old and then they become skeletons.
Like in the pictures?
Yes.
And at any point in the, like, when Ed and Key are about, like, Quixote are the age where we last saw Quixote at the age they were, do we recognize that person as, like, a student? Or, like, is this someone we've never seen before? I don't know if that's helpful at all.
I was just going to suggest that same wedding picture that Rory has seen is also on the wall here.
Yeah, if he sees that one, he'll definitely point out, like, oh, I know this one.
What do you mean?
Well, they seemed really secretive about it. They found that one in another room. It's just like a copy of it.
You mean Quixote did?
Yeah. I think they kept it.
I mean, Coyote wasn't even born here. How is this possible? It doesn't make any sense.
Well,
None of this makes any sense.
I mean, you're right. That's valid, but let's just layer some more "it doesn't make sense" on top of all that doesn't make sense. It's fucking great.
Tessa has an anxiety attack in the hallway.
Fucking amazing. Can we just have some more wackadoodle shit?
Well, statistically speaking, I'm sure we will.
Thanks, sunshine.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Purse.
Does Rory kind of rub up against her? Aw.
Yeah, I'm actually marking all the pictures with my scent as we go. Anyways, sorry.
A detail.
Mm-hmm.
As you're all heading down the stairs, taking in these photos, I don't know who notices this first, but as you make your way, there is the sound of a fourth set of feet going down the stairs with you.
From behind us?
It's hard to tell.
Tessa turns around.
Don't see anything.
Show yourself.
What you doing? Hands up. Yeah.
Nothing shows itself, but you get that cold feeling, and the sound of the stairs continues, and you all feel that cold feeling, and it passes through each of you depending on the order you are on the stairs, and then the steps continue past you down the rest of the staircase.
I just got shivers in real life.
I think I was leading, so after it passes, I don't see anything walking down the stairs in front of me, I take it.
Nope.
Good.
There is that faint, there's the slight echoing and the slight squish of footsteps on the damp carpet. And the door at the bottom opens. And is left open.
Well.
Nope.
I mean, I think clearly we know the way.
Nope. Tessa turns around and I'd rather be with the creepy dolls. Let's just go back up the stairs.
Would you really rather be with the creepy dolls?
Yes, they don't move. Yet.
Yeah, I don't want to risk going back there. Also, when have we ever been able to go back to a room we came from in this house?
Tessa goes back up to the top of the stairs, and it's another brick wall.
Yes, good.
Yep.
Rory trying not to say I told you so.
Tessa just starts beating on it.
Tessa, do we think this is the best idea?
Damn it.
It's cold against your fists, like there's ice behind it.
Well, it was a freezer, so that all checks out.
Fine. We'll go through the creepy door in the creepy basement that's not a basement, in the creepy house that doesn't make any sense, in this creepy hallway with these creepy pictures. Ugh.
I mean, one of them's our friend. Maybe. Look, I want to get out of here just as bad as you do, and I don't see any other option.
Tessa is... go ahead.
Keep moving. Then to keep moving forward.
Fine. So Tessa stomps down the stairs, busts through the door, and are we ready for me to draw my card?
Yes.
Oh, this went in a good order.
The Ace of Clubs. So clubs are emotional conflict, hidden agendas, envy, indecision, and betrayal. And the ace is an unexpected obstacle.
Have we expected any of the obstacles that we've encountered?
Thanks, game. You're really helping. We did do this to ourselves with the unexpected obstacles.
What if it's the central hallway again? But again, that time-displaced vibe, and you can see the way out. And the obstacle is whether you choose to leave now.
Oh, gosh. Jade, that's really good.
Emotional conflict.
Oh.
Indecision, betrayal. hidden agendas.
Oh no.
Someone's really good at telling stories.
It's gotta be this. Oh, Jade, you're the devil. Actual devil Jade.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a non-binary person of wealth and taste.
Bless.
Did we guess your name? Okay. Okay, yeah.
So I suppose for the sake of a box, it could be...
Oh, whoops, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing
Put
that.
it like here, I guess. Because it's effectively the hallway again. Or it could be, sorry, Dora, it could be there. Like, but it's like the corridor is longer, like that shotgun hallway.
Yeah.
It's further back. So it's like... Or maybe it's by a back door that is open, that leads out.
Okay.
So there is now a way out that you can see. But there's also maybe like another doorway open ahead of you. If it's like you've entered from the side, say, and there's like a doorway there. There's the back door, or there's the front door that way.
Okay, so here's how I'm seeing this. As each of us goes through the door at the bottom of the stairs, suddenly and with zero transition, we are in the center of the hallway. The exact center.
Nice.
Love it.
Like just suddenly poof. And there are doors open at either end. And we can feel a breeze coming through. Right?
And it smells like autumn.
Yes. And we can hear cars outside. Like actual motor cars.
Can we see outside? Is it still Victorian? So motor cars would imply it is back to normal.
Right. But because of where we are, we can't really see anything tangible out the doors. Like we can see the night sky and maybe some leaves on trees.
Ooh, I love me an uncertain ending.
And we can hear and we can smell, but we can't see it without going one way or the other. And Tessa just stands there and is like, it's got to be another trick. Right? That like it can't be this easy, right?
Maybe it got what it wanted. It is the house, apparently, or whatever has been following me. Something got what it wanted.
By got what it wanted, do you mean Quixote?
Well, there was a hallway full of pictures.
We can't do that, right?
Oh no, we probably can't. That would be bad.
Yeah.
Probably can't. That would be bad.
But also,
Fucking
like,
brilliant.
I mean,
I'm gonna try it. I'm not leaving, but I'm gonna try it. And
which way?
Leave it, like the outside.
yeah,
There's two
and
doors.
Hato, out back. Out. Let me ping it. Out that way. And because I want to add this, so Hato goes to go out the back door, and they get close to it, and nothing seems to be happening. And I'm trying to think how to do this so we don't tow our veils.
What do you mean nothing seems to be happening? Like you're
Like
not
in a
actually
dream?
making progress
Like you're not getting
towards the
closer?
door?
No, like Hato's progressing towards the door, and the house doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just like walking towards the door.
Okay. There's no
Gotcha.
resistance.
There's no resistance. And then Hato gets to the door and like stops and just like sticks their hand out of the door,
Oh.
and the door just snaps shut.
Oh!
And you hear the creaking, and you hear a snap, and Hato yells, and like the door opens just enough for Hato to grab their arm back, but it's obvious that it's broken now.
Oh no.
And they're
I
just
feel like that worked, yeah.
they're just cursing up a storm and yelling.
I don't think... I mean, it either wants us to not leave or to leave very quickly.
Tessa took a first aid class.
That tracks.
Cora did, but Rory did not.
So I guess we can like just put a makeshift kind of a sling on Hato.
Oh, I can use that fabric scrap I ripped off of the.
How big is that fabric
couch.
scrap?
We can pretend it was large now.
That's like a whole seat cushion cover.
Yes.
Like it
Might
was gonna
need this later.
It was going to be a small bit, but it just kept coming away.
Yeah.
Tessa's not wearing enough to not be naked if she makes a sling out of her costume.
Well, or like I pull the scrap out and it's just so much bigger than I remembered ripping it off. Like it just is suddenly it has enough.
I've got something for you. Not only is it bigger, but as the light from the open doorway hits it, it's the same paisley pattern as the dress that Coyote was wearing.
Oh no.
But it is big
We're
enough
gonna
to be a
die in
sling.
this house.
Don't like that.
Is it the entire dress?
Yes, fuck it.
I mean,
why
it was
not?
a mini dress.
It was a
yeah.
mini dress.
They're naked somewhere.
Here, Hato, would you like to put this clothing I apparently stole from our friend on your arm? Yeah. Like making these weird noises while wrapping your arm up.
Where did that even come from?
It was furniture previously.
Rory, what did you do to Quixote?
Excuse me,
You got their dress.
but hey now,
Hey, now what?
I'm not one for spreading rumors.
Spreading rumors? We're in a survival situation.
It was a piece of fabric I ripped off the couch. Let's go back. We can't go back. We never can go back. Let's go back and look at the couches. And I can show you that it matches the pattern. Why is it in the shape of a dress? Can it be tattered?
See,
So it's unclear.
that's where you've lost me, right? Like, that is Quixote's dress. What did you do to Quixote while we weren't looking?
Oh, well, clearly I pushed them into an empty bathtub and then they fell through a dimension in space, but gave me their dress on the way out.
Listen, don't sass me. You did something, right? Or else this is a big prank and you two have been conspiring.
You know what? I like that second one better. We can go with it.
Fuck.
I don't know where this came from. It was a couch. I don't, maybe the same fabric. It was a couch. Rory just,
Poor
with
Rory.
his hand in his head in his hands, like it was a couch. It was a couch.
I'm getting the fuck out of here and I'm calling the police. And Tessa goes to the door that snapped closed and starts kicking at it. Like, she is trying to batter that door down.
Oh, it's Jade next to Cinnamon.
Tessa has
Oh, I
lost
have
her
plans.
actual shit.
I have possible plans.
Please.
Oh, you bust through the door and it's into a different room. It's not to the outside.
Oh. Okay.
And I'll draw a card. If you're happy to end the scene there.
Sure. Let's do it.
Ooh, cool.
Oh no, what is it?
It's another spade.
Oh, no.
Of course.
Conflict, suffering, doubt, fear, danger, grief, and alienation, and it's another 6.
How did we get another 6?
A lie uncovered. Because I think we had a 6 before.
6 of clubs.
We
Yeah.
had a
Yeah.
6 of clubs. Okay, yeah.
I can't remember what the lie was, but
Oh god, I think that was mine, wasn't it?
No, the lie was like the wall not being what we
Yes.
expected it to be.
That was it.
Oh.
I remembered. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to get either of those things in yet, but I want to paint the visual that I came up with, which is Coyote is in there wearing what looks like the wedding dress from the photo.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
And I was about to say something, but I don't want to accidentally spoil something for somebody else later in a thing that is not this recording that we're doing right now.
Oh.
Oh no.
Because I was going to say that they were dancing with somebody you can't see. Fuck it. I'm going to do that anyway. That's contextless for people that haven't seen the thing that I'm not naming.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. They don't, and maybe there's like a gramophone or a wireless playing, and yeah, that's the visual that you see. Their hair is wet, by the way. So.
Do they look distraught? Do they look like they're into it? Do they just look kind of dazed and not really there?
I'm rolling a d2. Okay. They're awake. Like, so they're not like sleepwalking kind of a vibe. They don't look distressed. They look like they're looking at something. Like, they're aware of where they are, but where they are is possibly not where you all are, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like they're engaged with what they're seeing. So.
Huh.
There's like a desire to like try and like touch your arm to like, hey, snap out of it. Quit dancing with yourself.
They're in a dancing hole that looks like it'd be dancing with somebody else, to be clear. But by all means, do that, but just in case I did a bad job of describing it.
No, yeah. Yeah, I guess try to like, Rory will walk up and like touch your arm if I can. I don't even know if I can. And yeah, tell you like, hey, snap out of it. We found you.
We've got to go.
I think they look round at the three, just like, oh, you made it.
Made it to what?
The party.
We're the only people here.
It's a small party.
Small parties are good.
No, we left the party to come here. Let's leave and go. Well, we're not going back to the party because fuck that party. I need an emergency room, but you know.
Oh,
Quixote, Hato's arm is broken.
Oh,
Really hate that for you, buddy.
Man, I'm really wishing that I'd made Curie pre-med now. Curie pre-med. You should let Ed look at that.
Who is Ed?
Ed's from the picture.
Oh. Thanks. Thanks for that revelation. We're the only ones here.
No.
Yes.
And another voice says no.
Does it come from like inside of Quixote's arms?
Yeah, because that's good shit.
Oh.
I think, yeah, Rory says out loud, Ed?
Is it too cliche to have him then appear?
I don't know.
Because Rory's seen him before. So
is it only to me?
I mean, that could be fun.
I'm also fine with everyone finally getting this revelation, too.
What do people like more narratively in this moment?
I feel like we're getting to the point where everybody seeing Ed makes sense.
Then yeah, everybody sees. Sure. And it's the guy from the pictures. And the one who Rory saw in the mirror. And in the window.
Is he still looking like kind of Jacob Marley-esque?
I like the thought that he looks like the wedding picture, at least at the moment. Like young and healthy and almost alive looking. Like Quixote is paler than he is.
That's pretty pale.
Yeah. Wait, did I say that there are? Yeah, he has more color to his skin than they do.
Ed, we're gonna need our friend back.
God, the urge to try and imitate the player of Ed's voice right now. I can't because I can't take that voice seriously if I do the voice from Dreaming Avalon. Because that was very purposely a silly voice. Trying to think how he responds to that. Also, anyone else should feel free to voice him in this moment. Like, collaborative. I don't know.
I think I have a question that we should decide before Ed responds. Is Ed what's keeping us here? Or is Ed just as kept here as we are?
Ed is definitely keeping Quixote here, it would seem, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, like there's something we haven't yet seen? Well, there was that figure that attacked in the room.
Yep, and the thing that Quixote caught a picture of.
And I don't know why Ed would do that.
Yeah. I think he's as much a part of what's stuck here. I like that.
Right. So, like, backstory stuff, this seems like a reincarnation type of situation for Quixote. Maybe Ed died in the house, but Quixote passed somewhere else, and thus is free?
That tracks.
Yep, that makes sense.
So there's some kind of malevolent thing in the house that is keeping Ed's spirit here.
I was just trying to think of what I know with that particular reincarnation thing, and it's Bram Stoker's Dracula starring Gary Oldman and Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves is what I'm thinking of.
Thank you for the specific nature of that. Wow.
For anyone that hasn't seen that, it is actually very well worth watching. The film is gorgeous.
It is.
It's fantastic. So yeah, in answer to the question, I think he is stuck here and is not what is keeping everyone here.
Okay.
So in that case, maybe Ed doesn't even say anything. He's just, one moment he's in Quixote's arms, and then the next moment he's like in front of Hato examining Hato's arm.
I like that a lot.
Oh. I think like knee-jerk Rory is like on the defense about that. Like, hey, don't touch him. Then like don't
Brandishing the ladle.
Yes, the magical ladle. Like, what are you doing to our friend?
And I think Ed just looks at Hato just like that face of, I'm sorry, and this is gonna hurt, but like, and resets Hato's fingers. And he's just sort of able to get it back into place. It's still gonna need like probably somebody to look at it, but things aren't sitting wrong anymore. And that's as much description as I'm willing to give, given our veil.
Look, as someone who's had a major body part dislocated, thanks. I don't want to relive it.
Ed, can you tell us what's going on here?
I'm thinking about the lie uncovered and how to manifest that. Because thinking about Ed, it's just like, if that's this resonant soul thing with Quixote, that's not him trying to do something, necessarily. I don't think he would want everyone to be trapped. So... Oh, so what was the question that was asked of him?
What's going on here?
I think he gestures off, and because fuck it, I think there's the same bureau or one a lot like it, and if you go over to it, there's some kind of journal in there. No, because I don't necessarily want to answer that question because it's fun us not knowing. But when you open it, you find that, and you also find a map of the house.
Okay.
So you can find a way out. And you can see the true layout of the house, which is the lie uncovered.
Oh. Okay. So it's not just random.
I like the thought that maybe the house got renovated a whole bunch, and then it's been like knocked down and built up, and you've been in different versions of it.
We've been traveling through its history.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, maybe it's like one of those layered drawings, and it's got like different sheets of like drafting paper, and you can see the different layouts that the house has had.
We can even like see like, oh, we were here. And yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Like that.
Ed, are you trapped here? Can you leave?
You asked two questions with conflicting answers, so he isn't sure if he should nod or shake his head.
Well, never mind. Can you leave?
He shakes his head.
Can we help you leave?
He shrugs.
Can Quixote leave?
He looks sad,
Oh.
but nods.
He nods.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay. Okay. Do we just get ourselves out of here? Or do we try to fight whatever is doing this? I feel ill-equipped with my freaking lacrosse stick. I really do.
I mean, I guess you could ask, like, Quixote, are you happy here?
I think it's a complicated question.
Yeah.
In that moment. I think they look conflicted, and Ed goes over to them and whispers something in their ear. And he's like a foot taller than they are. It's very cute. And
I love height differences.
oh yeah, it's the good shit. And yeah, he gestures his head towards the rest of you, like that Quixote should go with you.
Oh.
Hata is going to break the moment by saying, when we get out of here, we're not calling the police, we're calling the fucking Vatican.
When we get out of here, I'm getting some gasoline and some matches.
I might set Ed free.
He doesn't know.
All right. Well, here's the plan. Quixote, if you're still wanting to come with us, then let's GTFO. I'll take point with my freaking lacrosse stick, and
I have a ladle.
and Rory, you bring up the rear, guard the rear with your ladle.
I'm guarding that rear.
Guard the rear. All right. So, hey, Ed, happy afterlife, and I'm sorry that it sucks, but we
God.
gotta go. We're going.
Don't forget it's
Quixote gives
Dora's.
you the look.
I'm sorry, there's nothing else to say. What else can be said?
Don't forget it's Dora's card next to.
I'm gonna save my human body.
Before they leave with the rest of you, Quixote sort of goes up on tiptoe to kiss Ed and says, "I will figure this out."
Aww.
And picks up like the edges of the skirt and joins the rest of you. And is crying.
Oh. All right.
Sorry about your ghost boyfriend.
Yeah, me too. I was not expecting this to happen today. How did we end up with three lovers in our haunted house
Who
story?
expects this ever? Much less today.
Sorry, not sorry.
Dora.
It's the good shit. Thank you, Dora, for kicking that particular ball in motion.
All right, so I've drawn the 8 of Hearts, which is love, friendship, compromise, bonding, obsession, and the 8 is a vicious fight.
Vicious fight.
That's like a really good ending.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yup. So I think...
Are we aiming for the front door? Or is it a different room, a new room?
I think we're aiming for the front door.
Oh, I'm just sorry. Because the ending is determined by the final card count, so we have to have this scene before we get out, if we get out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So sorry. Yes, Dora, you were saying.
So I think we're headed back for the front door, and I want to say, like, as we're going, like, things get distorted. Like, the house tries to move around us, but we've got the map, so it can't. Like, it's somehow pinned it in place.
Mm-hmm.
So hallways kind of twist, like, so they look like they're being bent. Like, not like twisting as in going around a corner, but twist as in, like, twisting a spring.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say that, like, hands just start coming out of the walls. Like, they're like covered in wallpaper, so they're not, it's not like skin, but it's like they're covered in wallpaper, and in places the wallpaper's is peeling off as they, like, the fingers grasp toward us.
I was gonna say the pattern on the wallpaper, like where it's like curls, like, because I'm imagining like that filigree looking stuff that like unfurls from it, and these hands are like formed of the pattern itself.
Oh, it's like the yellow wallpaper. Oh, that story. Yeah. Did anybody else have to read that story?
No, but I've heard about it.
Oh.
So. But yeah, because I was going to say, I feel like one of these hands, like, as, like, because you gave me the description, as one point Tessa glances back, one of these hands reaches out and grabs her hair because it's so long and is able just to grab hold, and she gets yanked back towards the wall.
Oh. She's like trying to like get the lacrosse stick behind her to hit the hand, and is not having an easy time with it, and is kind of like hitting herself in the head some.
Rory, give me your knife, or wherever it is on Rory.
Yeah, sure.
They reach up and they literally cut Tessa's hair above this hand.
She's fine. She's fine.
It's not like we did this at our own campaign. This is good.
I know.
Did you really? Oh my god.
Did.
Oh yeah, Tessa has a dramatic moment where she cuts all of her hair off.
Yeah.
So good. I did not know that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Great.
That happened organically here in this moment. Well done. Oh boy. Yeah. So
this is great.
Oh, but it keeps part of her in the house.
You can deal with that implication later.
Yeah.
That sounds like something for a future Tessa to worry about.
Right now, present Tessa is running towards the door.
Yep. And I think I kind of want to say that the love and friendship comes from the fact that we're all looking out for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the floor rises up to try and trip somebody, and one of the others picks the person up slightly to go, or a bit of the floor gives way, and it's like this little chasm that opens up in the floor, and somebody stops somebody falling into it, and it is that working as a group, just getting closer to the door, and we're literally fighting the house trying to get out.
The squelchy carpet, like somebody steps into the squelchy carpet, and it's like a pit of a pit of slime. Mm-hmm. And they like go, their like leg goes down into it and have to get pulled out.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
So, if we're all in agreement, I feel like it's time for endgame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels like it.
So, to end the game, organize all the cards you've drawn by suit. The suit with the most cards drawn dictates what will happen to you when you try to escape the house. We have had Spades for days.
Yeah. Wow. Nothing else even comes close.
Oh man, that works out so well.
Mm-hmm. So, with Spades, you must fight your way out of the house with tooth and nail. How does the house fight back? Who gets hurt? Who must stay behind? Who goes back later to rescue them?
Mm.
I feel like all of this has already happened.
Yeah, we kind of did this. We did this part. We knew. I didn't read ahead this far ahead, but you know. Dang.
Do we get out?
Good question.
I feel like somebody at least has to, after all of that, and the power of friendship.
The power of love. Aw.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's my pitch.
Okay.
Because of what happened, I think we all get out, but I think that Tessa can leave, but I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase this, like, or to put my thoughts into words, because it's like, she can, it's like the Hotel California, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
She can leave, but she feels drawn back in.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, everybody runs out of the house, and they turn around, and Tessa's standing there in the doorway, looking like she's listening to something over her shoulder. And she's just standing there. frozen.
Does like, do you want to be trapped? Because it could be like the door just like slowly closes on her.
Yeah, I've got something if you don't want to be trapped physically. I don't want to take the narrative agency away from you and the choice you're making here.
Do you want to be trapped or no?
Because I have a premise for for how an aspect of you could be stuck there.
Go for it, Jade.
Like, you get to leave, and I've got a possible thing for that, but it's like her activism gets sort of stuck there. Like, part of her essence is there. So, like, she stops fighting and things. Like, the fight of her goes out of her. And so, like, she doesn't push the activism thing. That's part of what the rescuing is. It's like restoring her to herself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
Okay, right. So like she's standing there and she's listening for a minute, and then she like shakes her head and takes a deep breath and walks out the door and like slams it with one foot behind her and just starts walking down the street and not stopping or talking to anybody.
I like that.
I like it. Like you had to give up a part of yourself to be able to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's
really
okay.
good.
The Raven Queen will fix it.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
And so the last question was, who goes back to rescue them? Is this like something that happens later? Is it a thing that the rest of them trying to figure out how to do? Because Tessa doesn't care. Because the fight went out of her.
I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's more an image, because like I'm imagining it's like the dead of winter now. The grass is all completely dead. There may be a fine layer of snow on the ground, and the four of them meet up at the end of the driveway, and one of them's carrying a gas can.
Mm-hmm.
Like we promised we were going to.
That's true, we did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we try to do to set everybody free.
Nice.
Tessa just looks haggard. Like she's had her, like maybe this is like right after finals. And she just looks like she's had the worst possible semester and, you know, hasn't been eating well and bags under her eyes and all the things. And she's just kind of standing there until somebody lights a match.
I'll light the match.
Is that the image we end on? Just like the house starting to go up. And we don't know if it worked.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Fanfic writers, if you would like to continue this and posit your own theories, we would love to hear it. You can @ all of us at the Twitter handles we'll be giving shortly, or directly at one of the show's Twitter accounts. Okay, thanks.
That was great.
Awesome.
That was really fun.
Let's do outros.
Let's.
All right. Well, okay. Then I was and still am Anya. You can find me on Twitter at AKA Anya, and you can also catch me on The Room Where It Happened.
And I'm Shannon. You can find me on Twitter at PluckyPen, and I'm also on The Room Where It Happened. What's our Twitter handle? What is that?
At Roomware Pod. Everything is at Roomware Pod.
Yes.
I continue to be Jade at Jade Oxford Rose on Twitter.
And I've been Dora. You can find me on Twitter at HarpyDora, and you can find the show at FTLcast on Twitter and Tumblr and Patreon.
Sleep well.
Will we ever sleep again? No more sleep ever.
All right, let's clap. it's Dora, and I just wanted to thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed us, please consider leaving a rating on iTunes, telling your friends about us, or tweeting about our show using the FTLcast hashtag. No, seriously, we crave the validation and it helps us out. Your support really means a lot. Thanks again!